Joe, decks and drafts, hell of a lot to talk about. Holy crap. So let's just jump right into it. What are we doing today? First things first, box opening with my name on it. That's cool. You know why it's got my name on it? Because this guy, Lenny, awesome guy, Lenny, down at Enchanted Realms in Colorado Springs, recognized what I've been doing for the community up here, which we'll talk about, and gave me a box of First Ed Monarch. Like, seriously. Like, holy crap. So I'm going to hope for something awesome. But in the meantime, serious props. Thank you, Lenny. I appreciate you, and we're going to hope that something's good in this. On top of that, let's get the beer stuff out of the way. Beer for the day, last time was the Rudy boxes. I got a Luminaris out of it, that cold foil, that was pretty killer. Got what I wanted for the kits as well. But today, we're doing Dry Dock. Light side one, I got to pick the beer. I'm going to go with Super Refreshing, so we'll get the Apricot Blonde from Dry Dock. Great starter beer. If you want somebody to just kind of get into it for the first time, Dry Dock's a good way to go. Real good way to go. Beer glass. You guys haven't heard me from a little while because I was in Seattle over the weekend with the wife. Fantastic freaking trip. Saw these guys, Optimism Brewing. Man, what a killer place. Super cool place to drink at. Very warehouse district, like multi-level. Thing was massive. Beer was pretty solid, not gonna lie. And today I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling good. I got some First Ed. I choose Optimism. That's where we're going. On top of, we had a heck of a lot of fun with some events, and we've got some really exciting news about Colorado. So I'm going to do that real quick. So Colorado is welcoming 3 new stores and 2 new cities to our Flesh and Blood family. A couple places out in Longmont, Colorado, a place down in Parker. For those of you who have no clue about the Colorado geography, none of that means anything to you, but we got 3 new stores. That means something to me, who are looking to run events and share the Flesh and Blood thrill and enjoyment and armory kits. Yay, armory kits. On top of that, killer event last night, Team Sealed Blitz. If you want a really cool idea for an event, do this. Get 16. This worked great with 16 people. We did 4 sets of 4 based on hero. So we were split into teams based on a hero that we randomly chose. Like, they gift wrapped all the sealed decks, and then we picked, whenever we got, that's what we played. And then we were put into teams based on hero. So I was Team Levia with my other buddies on Levia, and we got to talk strategy and whatnot. And then we did 3 rounds and played the other 3 heroes. Whichever team had the most wins, that team won. Oh, it was so cool. It was so much fun. And with the pre-con decks, it was awesome too, because nothing really there was no, like, just OP. You were really kind of all on equal playing field. Man, it was fun. So highly recommended if you get an opportunity to do that. That was a killer event. That was an absolute blast. Anyway, last thing last before we move over to a box opening, my light versus dark battles, as I always do them. This is probably going to be my last first edition box opening, and before I move over to unlimited. But Blue Wing. Blueberry Wheat Ale out in North Arkansas, or North Little Rock, Arkansas. I don't know why Arkansas makes good beer. Like, I don't know how it's Arkansas, but man, this stuff's pretty freaking solid. Next up, Dark Side, Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Milk Stout, Imperial Oatmeal Milk Stout. Like, going dark, 12.2 from Finkel and Garf out in Boulder, Colorado. Oof, this thing's spicy. It's real good, though. It's real good. Anyway, that's me talking for way too long. That was the news, though, of the day. It's been a really exciting 24 hours out in the Colorado Flesh and Blood scene. So, but that's us. Let's get to some crack packing. I'll see you over on the other camera. Editing Joe real quick before we get to the other camera. The other camera kind of sucked now that I'm looking at it. Like, it's very blippy and like catches up with itself. So it's kind of a mess, and I apologize in advance. Anyway, there we go. So because I'm terrible, I totally forgot to say, as a part of that sealed, Team Levia won, barely beat out Bolton. That was pretty badass. So we all got, like, Phantasmifys and a bunch of store credit, which is always great. On top of that, I should also probably show you that I did, in fact, pour the beer out. There you go. I've got beer in the glass. Huzzah! Because I just totally forgot. And I figured, yeah, I'm gonna bring out good old Alpha Rampage. We're gonna get Rhinar back. Remember Rhinar? Remember Welcome to Wraith? That was that other set that we played. That's not Monarch. Yeah, we're gonna try that. Anyway. Monarch. Cheap ass Costco scissors. The onlookers. Oh man, you know what I don't have though? Ooh, hold on everyone. I gotta not get, I keep getting yelled at for this. Sleeves for things. Sleeves for things. So that way nobody gets mad at me when I pull something and then leave it on the table. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, y'all. Anyway, let's get into this. I'm gonna get into this first. Alright, once again, super thanks to Lenny, Enchanted Realms. Looking to do some pretty big events too. So if you're in like if you're in kind of around the Colorado area, neighboring states, you might see some really cool news coming up soon. So I'll keep you guys informed. That's what's gonna happen. Anyway, let's do this. I'm not gonna slice my name. I'm just gonna crinkle it up and throw it away. That's how that's gonna work. Boom. Alright, last first ed from me. Unless something crazy happens. I'm not doing the I'm participating in one skirmish, so I'm gonna have some sealed product. I'm actually not doing the one down at Dueling Lands. I'm gonna TO that. But yeah, how about the Road to Worlds that just came out last night? That's super cool. I feel like that's well timed as well. So for those of you who've been following, Magic just announced that they are not doing their Pro Tour anymore, and I'll go into my thoughts as to why on top of kind of the obvious crap. There we go. But yeah, in comes LSS with their good old, hey guys, here's our Pro Tour. Here's how we're gonna do it. I feel like that was rushed. In light of the news, I feel like that was a good marketing strategy. Just so you guys know, it's been a little while how I do this. Token goes off. 1, 2, 3. That's the foil. Bottom card. Bottom card is going to be whatever the equipment is, and then the rest are commons. Just going to go away. So, all right. Starting in with Stubby Hammers. Stubbies. Consuming Aftermath. Valiant Thrust. And a Minnowism. Nothing to kick anything off. I really didn't want to sort the rares last time, so I'm going to put those off to the side. As well as foils and equipment, just so I don't have to. It's just less to sort. But yeah, I feel like they rushed the announcement to get the pro stuff out because there was a lot of bitterness over Magic doing it. I think Magic needed to do it. I hope that they actually go back and reassess what kind of went wrong. But we've learned recently that Magic's marketing department is just utter garbage. Halo. Sweeping Shadows. Battlefield Blitz. Lunar Tide Plunderer. But yeah, they've been making a lot of bad moves lately. They're trying to get a new audience. I mean, I get that they're trying to do some acquisition marketing. They're trying to reach out a new audience, get more people involved in the game, invested in the game. I don't think that they're doing it right. They had that Mr. Beast thing that they did that was utter garbage, just utter trash. Nobody responded to it. It was like some big giveaway with a big ass content creator. Nobody gave a shit. He didn't know the game. He just didn't. And that's the problem with influencer marketing, is if you get an influencer who doesn't know what the frick they're doing, it looks like they don't know what they're doing. It looks so incredibly fake that nobody buys it. Tremor, Beacon of Victory kicking off with Lightside, I think. Yep. And Merciful Retribution. Beautiful card. Beacon of Victory over there. Rare. Foily. Yeah, so if you have influencers that are trying to do stuff, but they clearly don't know the product, you're just using them for exposure, it doesn't look good. And it has not looked good for Magic at all. But I also like that, you know, they nixed out the Pro Tour, so all the new people are going to come in and they're going to see a bunch of Magic players who are complaining aggressively about the lack of stakes, basically, that exist right now. So I don't know what in the world they're thinking. That's bad timing. Ironhide Legs. Prismatic. Soul Harvest, beautiful Soul Harvest. Ooh, it's the cold foil way high up. Oh, shit! Oh, man! Oh, my God. Lenny, my good sir. Lenny, my good man. I wanted these. I was tempted to, like, trade a bunch for these. I don't have to now. How? Cool. Lenny, sir, good sir. That is Phantasmal Footsteps. Gorgeous. My God. Centering looks a little bit to the right on this, which is going to be the same on the back. I don't know. I'm looking. Corners look fantastic. A little feather down here. Little nick. But, you know, That's cool. That's cool. And we're at the start of the box. Start of the box. We're way at the beginning. Neat. Neato Torpedo Sir. Love that. Okay, let's calm down. Let's have a beer. Let's have a beer, guys. So yeah, I'm looking at the marketing stuff. The thing you have to appreciate about marketing is the timing of things, right? If I'm trying to acquire a whole bunch of people and I also have a PR problem at the same time with a group of dedicated, so I've got dedicated people who are pissed. I've got new people who are coming in who are trying to get ramped up through exposure. They're going to collide. It is not going to be a good thing. And it's just going to turn people off. Like, Wizards, what the hell are you doing? Again, continuing. Ironhide Plate. Consuming. This is who? Light? Is that where we're at? No, dark side. Light side. Light side. Not even. It's the same damn pitch. What the hell, guys? Same pitch. Hal from Beyond. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm very happy about that. So yeah, I've got acquisition marketing on one end. I've got my engagement marketing that is just getting shit on right now. I've got to figure out how in the world am I going to get players to be excited about this. They need to come up with something that is more interesting than let's just go to your stores again. That is not going to work. You have to do more than that. Everybody can do the you get to play in the stores again. That is not a selling point anymore. I'm hoping to see something very different. Parable, Arclight Sentinel coming from Dark Side, and another Mythos. Neat. So I expect some sort of announcement of some kind of stakes, of some kind of something. It might not necessarily be a Pro Tour type thing, because really it needs to not be. Wizards really made the mistake of getting into the esports revolution, and it was an absolute epic disaster. Because they were trying to be something they're not. And I've got my own feelings on esports. I struggle a lot with them, but I know that it just means that they're not for me. Dreamweavers, Valiant Thrust, Invigorating Lights, Unhallowed. Boom. Right now we're kind of looking for like the second cold foil. Like that could be what happens. Also, if I'm going to be drinking this bad boy next, which is pretty solid. But I feel like esports is just garbage. It is influencer marketing trying to pass itself off as a hobby. And I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I can't. I enjoy watching people play games, but I don't see the hype and the buzz and basically watching G4 Attack of the Show or whatever the hell that thing was called just vomit on it. It's kind of what made Gordon Ramsay start to suck more after he turned off the negative energy and started being, look how wonderful this rice is. Oh my god. And it's just like, dude, can you just hate something again? Like, I miss that. Nothing crazy here. But that's what happens when you're trying to kind of vomit off positivity and hype and excitement and generate something that isn't. It is basically like doing an infomercial for whatever is happening on the screen. It is the greatest thing. It is incredible. You've activated my trap card, and then you go to commercial. As if you did something spectacular and mind-blowing. You didn't. Just accept it, guys. And that's what Magic did with their esports and their original Pro Tour. Rise Above, Tremor, Convulsions. I hope that Flesh and Blood doesn't try to get into that. I hope that they just accept the world champs as what they are. Like, hey, let's have commentators stream it. Let's not try to make it some sort of big international, get it on TV, super hype it up. We've got major sponsors, events. Like, God, for the love of God, please do not have an energy drink collaboration for Flesh and Blood. Like, just don't. Have them show up at your event because people are going to need it by round 7, but don't make it a thing. Don't get a frickin' celebrity involved, even though Steve Aoki, super cool, because he actually cares about the game. He cares about card game stuff. At Muscle Captain's Call, one of my faves. Illuminate. Like, get somebody who's really active in it. That was one of the cool things, like, if you remember World of Warcraft, the way that they did it, their influencer marketing, their celebrity marketing, and, those spots, they were done by people who actually liked the game for a bit. The Mr. T stuff was weird, but, like, Robin Williams loved it. Loved the game. Loved it. It was great. It was a great experience to have him be a part of it, because you can feel that enthusiasm. It didn't come across as fake, and that was marketing that worked. It worked great. Stubbies. Endless. Sea strikes. More sea strikes. Yeah, buddy. Ooh. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's a pack and a half right there. I'd say so. Also, this is one of the 2 cards I do not have. The other is Soul Shield that I don't have. Oh, man. It's also a really good card. Who is that? Lightside? That was Lightside. Lightside. Out of the gate. Not out of the gate. I don't know what I was trying to say. Comes ahead. Comes in swinging. 1 pack. But man, that's a good $4 pull. $4 a pack for this being sold pack at a time. Although I think they're like 12 now. Boxes are holding pretty steady at 400. That is going to change. That is going to change in like a week. So anyway. Aether. Phantasmify. Dimensional. Courageous Steel Hand. So I was talking about the steel event. This card wrecked my face. It was such a problem. Bolton. Jerk. It was kind of funny. We were playing last night. One of the things I've learned in the Blitz decks, and I don't know, feel free to mention in the comments, those mentors were such a liability for me in Levia. So Team Levia won. We barely beat out Bolton. But I actually started doing better when I stopped trying to get Lady Barthelmont to go. Because the problem is in Blitz, like, I get it, she's fine. But Soul Harvest is the card that you get for it. Soul Harvest is a 6 cost to play in Blitz. And you've got to get, you know, if you want to tutor it, you've got to kind of make 2 turns of awesomeness happen. It just didn't happen. And my whole arsenal was just screwed for the whole game. It was rough. Duskpath, Zealous Belting. So yeah, I stopped using her in the I stopped using the mentor and I started doing better. I still ended up dying to Bolton, but we were 1-1 for like 4 turns. It was an epic battle. That was from Chris. Game with Chris, who ended up winning he walked away with the Iris of Reality cold foil. Man, that card's pretty in person. Holy crap. And we did this last time. 2 Arclight Sentinels. What the hell? Not cool. Seriously, not cool. What was that? Light? Second swing. I forgot who this was. Is this Light? No, it was Dark. Dark ties it up with fine. Doubles. 10 packs to go. 10 packs to go. Still looking for another cold foil, but I can't complain. Especially given that this box was, you know, donated. Super cool. Like, again, I'm stunned. I'm genuinely stunned. I'll give it back. Don't worry. Ironhide. Convulsions. At least it's a different pitch this time. I have that going for me. And a Belittle. I have that going for me. Looks like I'm 2 Majestics down from the normal. Still alt arts. That can happen too. There's so much fun, interesting chase in this set. I love that. Soul Reaping. Love this card. Spears of Surreality. Yeah, this is the one that comes in the chain deck, by the way. This is stupid. Like, why does Levia have to pay 6 proper? And then all chain has to do is like, oh, I'm gonna banish a card from my hand instead of paying the cost of 6, and it attacks for 6. Like, just shut up. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. I've also discovered that with Levia, especially going against these others, that Dominate kind of sucks. I really want the opponent to be burning cards. Unless I'm able to swing for lethal, Dominate is also kind of a liability. It screws over my next turn, because I'm just gonna have to block like crazy. Because they have the cards. They've got the cards in hand. Halo. Unhallowed. Convulsions. Oh! It's a double cold foil box! Yes! Lenny. Lenny, sir. Dude. Dude, bro. I'm a fan. I appreciate your contribution. Yeah. All right. Knew it was coming. Knew it was coming. Let's go for 3, right? That's the story now. We go for 3. Loving it. Light side takes the lead. That deserves another light side beer. Boom. Bolton. Bane of my existence. Stubbs. Vexing. Oops. Tear limb from limb. Dark side comes right back. And Bounding Demagon. Alright. Tie game. I can't even do a cold foil anymore. I can't do cold foil tiebreakers. Recovered. I gotta figure it out. And no, I'm not gonna drink both beers. I did that on the last video, and that was a little, by the end of it, I was feeling it, even though I was lying to you and saying, "Oh, I'm not feeling it at all." I was feeling a little bit. Nothing crazy there. So, all right. Too cold. I'm a fan of that. Ironhide Gauntlets. I like the Ironhide I like the Ironhide cold foils. They're really pretty. Nothing on the boots though. So now I have the 3. Now I need, what am I missing? Eclipse, Doomsday, and one other I don't remember. I don't remember what all 6 were. Herald, Tome of Divinity, Darkside, taking the lead. Boom. What is the last one? Shoot. I don't remember. I don't have it ingrained in my brain yet. Footsteps, Vestige, Dynamo, Crud, Eclipse, Doomsday, and a 6th. Maybe I'll pull it, and I won't have to question. Right? Ironhide, Endless Maw, Light Side, Outmuscle, Invigorating Lights. Yeah. That's killing me. Why don't I remember the name of that? Feel free to give me crap. I apologize. Plate. Captain's Call. Seek Horizon. Rally the Rear Guard. Alright. Let's do Darkside. Let's do Darkside first. See if Light can catch up. See if Light Side can catch up to this bad boy. Iris. 1, 2, 3. Time Skippers. Seek Horizon. Phantasmify. Courageous Steel Hand. So it's got a shot. It has a shot. Absolutely has a shot. Last pack Magic. Last pack of First Ed. As far as I know. I could be surprised. We are on our pace, so we're good. We've got 6 Majestics, so that's solid. 1 Majestic foil, meh. But like I can't, like 2 cold foils. I can't complain. Like I really can't complain. Ironhides, Merciful, Seeping Shadows. All right. Engulfing Light does not work it. So my next beer, Barrel Aged Imperial Stout. But you know, I chose Optimism. And we got ourselves 2 cold foils. So that's cool. Also am 1 card away from the rest of the collection. And I feel so, like, man, I can't believe I don't remember the name of that last stupid legendary. So I'm going to go look it up real fast. And then, yeah, I've got a couple of limited boxes coming. That's what's happening next. Yeah, the computer really doesn't work. Whatever. Make me feel bad about it in the comments that I don't remember. Because this was just a disaster. And then, yeah, that's how we're going to do it. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. And once again, thank you, Lenny, for the box. Man, I think we did pretty well. That's pretty freaking solid right there. So thank you so much. And guys, I will see you next time. Cheers. Sup, Editing Joe here. It's Carrion Husk. Carrion Husk. You know why I didn't remember it was Carrion Husk? Because I don't really give a crap about Carrion Husk. I'm pretty sure it's better, but that's Hazel. She's also mad at me, if you heard that barking in the background. But yeah, it was Carrion Husk. I'm an idiot. Anyway, cheers. Let me just down this. There. Done, and I'm an idiot. Have a good one, guys.